What's up, guys? It's Mike, all in on 1896, and today we're working at my house. It's very, very hot. It's projected to be around 95-ish today, but there's lots of stuff that I need to do. I had this house put together about 2 years ago, and now that I've got some concrete done, I've needed to do some dirt work. So before, I had dirt all the way up against the edge of here, and it was not ideal. So I've come through with my little dingo and cut a bunch of dirt out. I really wish that I had a Harley rake or something that I can cut it a little bit better. Right now I'm just blading it with a flat blade, and it's not ideal, but I had a dump truck load of topsoil brought in this morning for a decent price. Over the last couple of days I did work on this. This used to be a straight drop off. When they cut this hillside out to build my house, it was like a 2-foot drop. So I worked on all the dirt that I pulled out of here. I brought over here and smoothed out, and then I put a little bit of topsoil on it that I brought home. I brought home 4 yards with my dump trailer the other day, and it didn't do very much. So I mean, it's just better to go with a dump truck load. You can get a lot more material for your money. I did manage to get my planter filled up, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna probably put blackberries or something in here. And the chickens are doing great. I picked up a little black one and an olive egger or Americana, and I've still got my 5 babies that I picked up. And it's been going well. I've been starting to get a couple eggs from that big black one, I believe. I think they're just over a year old, and these guys are not laying yet. I think I might have a couple roosters in the mix, but we'll see how that works out. So yeah, today is dirt work day. I've got a lot of concrete over here that needs some finish work. So I'm going to take some of that dirt and come around in here, kind of fill in around it. Ideally, I want to come through here and do some big plantings in here in the future, but I mean, for now, I'm just going to go ahead and dirt it up. I think I'm going to leave this. I'll smooth a little bit out through here, put a bunch over here. I'm working with contractors to get a porch or an awning cover or some kind of cover out here over the next couple of weeks. I've already got one bid that was extremely high. Not sure if I want to attach to the building or build a freestanding, but I'm working on some quotes to get that done. So yeah, let's go ahead and start moving some dirt. I've got the dingo ready to go. Yesterday I serviced the dingo. Had a couple of grease zerks that needed some help, so I took that stuff apart and got everything working again. Everything's greased. I'm gonna go ahead and get rolling, I guess. Alright, so we're making pretty good quick work of this dirt with the dingo. Having that big old bucket really makes it quick. Kind of show you what I'm working with over here. So I want water to shed, not to my house, but I want it to shed around. So I'm trying to make it to where it'll carry through and go around everything. But you can see I started doing a bunch of dirt up in here. I need to get some across the front, and I also need to get some across that side, but we'll see. The dogs are relaxing. So I don't want to burn all my dirt at one time, so I mean there's always room for more, it seems like. I could definitely use a bunch in here, but I'd like to pull a bunch of that junk. It's very rocky dirt over there that I got for fill. I could fill in this void and then topsoil it, but that's a project for another day because I'm likely to finish out that retaining wall over to here. But I'm just trying to get a smooth transition for mowing. I'd love to do a planter on each side of this. See, the dirt is just under the edge, covers up all the concrete just about. The old dingo's doing a good old job. So I'm coming around to the front. Got some dirt left. There's still quite a bit, probably 2 or 3 yards left. And I'll just start smoothing this out. Hopefully all this dirt, since I cut so much out, it doesn't pool right here, but comes out and exits through here. On heavy rains, I got a problem with it coming through and washing my mulch and gravel out into the grass, and I'm not fond of that. This would be another good place for a planter on each side. But yeah, that's just more money. Well, here it is, day 2. It's 98 degrees outside. I just went to Carson's Nursery in Springfield and picked up a couple of accent boulders. This is this is what I like to call the weathered limestone, native Missouri stone. I think I've got just over 5,000 pounds worth. This stuff is pretty killer. It looks great in a landscape. I'm a big fan. And I also picked up a couple of, I think they're a kind of white pine. I forgot the name of them, but they're the soft touch. Let's see. It's shortleaf pines. I think these are going to go in the backyard. So I'm going to go ahead and get those unloaded. I might get the machine out and start moving boulders, but it's hot. I might just wait till later, but at minimum I need to get these trees out of here. All right, well, I'm super sweaty now. I managed to get both of these shortleaf pines in the ground and watered them in. And my goodness, my entire shirt is completely wet again. So I think the boulders, I'm probably going to wait a few hours for things to cool down. And then I'll get out here with the machine and sling those in. I got 7 of them. Just over 2 tons for 7 boulders. It's pretty heavy. Alright, so kind of jumped the gun and got started on placing a couple boulders. Nice dark color. Usually that comes from sitting in the woods under the cedar trees. Got some pretty cool moss and lichen on them. This one's pretty wild looking. It's kind of tall. I didn't know whether to stand it up or whether to lay it down, but I think it's meant to be stood up because the striations go this way, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, got 4 more in the trailer. Some big ones. These are all going in the backyard. Wrap it around and drag it to the dingo bucket, then I'll strap it to the bucket and carry it around back. Go and set this camera in the shade. It's pretty hot. I had to change shirts once already.
Yeah. Oh, let's get it, let's go. Yeah. Oh, let's get it, let's go. Yeah. Oh. the zone. Money on the floor now, on the floor. Never seen a crew so fly, yeah, we taking over the town. Watch them throw it back for a stack, make it bounce for a while. See the vibe go low. Got no time for being shy. With all this paper I can buy. Wanna see you moving now. I can do this all night. Yeah, it ain't even a try. Black truck pulling up to the back door. They already know what we came for. Got the whole section going crazy, that's a fact though. She a bad thing, saw on the main floor. She already know it, yeah she know it, yeah she know it, yeah, she know it. She a bad thing, and she ain't afraid to show it. Yeah she know it, yeah she know it, yeah she know it, yeah she know it. She gon' make me throw some money on it. Yeah, we in the zone now, in the zone. Money on the floor now, on the floor. Never seen a crew so fly, yeah, we taking over the town. Taking off, watch them throw it back for a stack, make it bounce for a while. See the vibe go low. Got no time for being shy. With all this paper I can buy. Wanna see you moving now. I can do this all night. Yeah, it ain't even a try. Shut it back, bigger than a milkshake. Every time she move and make the ground shake. In the friend, do it with her, for goodness sake. She don't even like the fellas, but a stack will make a play. Gon' make a play. Gon', make a play. She don't even like the fellas, but a stack will make a play. Gon' make a play. Gon', make a play. If she keep playing games, I'ma have to walk away. Whole bank account, I might just let it go. For another night like this, another crazy show. I'm on the stage every time shawty go low. I'm so gone off the vibe, I don't know how.
Alright, so we've got 3 boulders placed up front. This will all blend together once stuff starts getting planted around here. I'm unsure of what I want to plant. I don't know where I want everything. This one kind of looks out of place, so I probably need to build it up a little bit, kind of feather it in. The only wet spot in my yard, and the dogs want to walk in it. I did move one tall boulder from over there to here, where I've got a little bit of height. I think this turned out all right. Of course, I'm gonna do like some kind of edging or mulch. I don't even know yet, but you got that chicken? What's that chicken's name?
My friend chicken's name is Wyatt.
That's Wyatt?
Yeah, Wyatt's a chicken.
That's pretty sweet, dude. Did you get any eggs today?
I don't think.
Oh. Should we check?
Yeah.
Alright, let's check.
First, I have to pick up next to this is my pet chicken.
It's okay, Big Mama.
Meet Wyatt.
Let's see. I looked earlier and we didn't have any. Nope. No eggs today. That's okay. We've gotten 2 eggs from Big Mama so far.
A lot of feathers.
Almost out of food. Watch out, you can smack your head. I'll have to feed them soon. Alright, I'm gonna go finish up these rocks.
Let's get it, let's go. Yeah. Let's get it, let's go. Yeah. Let's get it, let's go. Yeah, we in the zone now, in the zone. Money on the floor now, on the floor.
Alright, so I went to town, picked up a nice Coosa dogwood. This is like a Scarlet Fire or something a little different that I haven't seen. And I'm kind of limited here. I wanted to bring it out, but my drainage pipe is right there, so we're gonna tuck it in, and I'm sure it'll encroach on the house a little bit, but it'll be fine. I like tucking them in. It'll be a nice accent with the with Alice oak leaf. And then I picked up a bunch of brown steel edging. This is a new type that I haven't used before that locks together, Coleman branded. And I got some little lime punches. They should get 3 to 5 foot. I'm gonna do 3 under this side, 3 under that side. I might do 4 and 2. I don't know. 3 and 3 would be better, but we'll just have to place those out. They'll offer 3 to 5 foot, tall and wide, and flower up the whole front. Alright, so this is what I'm kind of thinking. It's a lot of consistent color, which I'm not thrilled about, but I mean, I think it'll give a lot of color from the road. And hopefully they don't get really up into the windows at all. These are 3 to 5 foot, so they might encroach into the window a smidge, but they're not going to block it. Like this tree's going to block this bedroom, and that's okay. Because I don't really care about people seeing in my bedroom window. And this will be lit up with flowers in the springtime. And look at the burning color, the scarlet color. I like that. So we'll have a lot of white. I think this will have pink flowers. Whitish pink flowers. There's a lot of whitish pink out here. It'll be pretty cool. All right, so we got that side planted. Those 4 shrubs equal this many rocks. Welcome to Missouri. So this is the first time I'm using this like quick lock edging from Colmet. I got this at the local Site 1, and usually I use Colmet, but it's a different style that you can get at Menards that you break the ends off and the stakes are a little thinner. These here have like V-groove stakes, and these are much more solid. They're a little longer than I'm used to, and they're very stout. And I've quickly learned my yard is full of rocks, and it's very tough to get the curves the way you want them. Like, I'm doing pretty good, but there's like spots like that I'm not very happy with. But transition looks pretty good. The downside is that I'm barely even halfway. Thanks, Sweat Bee. So as I get over here, instead of digging it in, I think what I'm going to do is just go on top of the ground, and I'm going to bring in a little bit more soil because it's just easier. That way this hillside here, when it comes down and washes, it'll hit that and go around it hopefully, and not go towards my house, because I wanted to have like a barrier and ride that way. So I mean, it might wash some of the dirt with it until grass gets going, but I think this is going to be pretty sweet. Come check it out. So this is low, but whenever I raise the grade and all of this, I could bring this up and probably trim this off a little shorter. But for now, we're going to go ahead and call that good. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to come and get a couple yards of soil, and I'll come around the edges, and I'll be like digging a trench. It'll just fill it in with good soil, and it'll be nice. Do that on both sides. I'm probably going to cut this edge back against the concrete and against the house, bring that down a little bit more. I like to see about 3-4 inches of mulch. There's the boy. He's super hungry because I haven't fed him yet, and it's his bath time. So it's looks pretty good. Over here it got a little bit wavy, but I'm making a movie, buddy. Don't walk in the grass. Don't walk in the dirt. You got a little wavy, but I think that I can tone that down whenever I get some topsoil out here. I'll go ahead and play with that and get it adjusted appropriately. But otherwise, I mean, the hard part is done. Slinging mulch is going to be easy. Well, I was on my way to the garden center to pick up a couple yards of soil this morning, and it started raining, and it's continued to rain. So instead of going and picking up mud, I'm sitting in a parking lot because I'm like pretty much here. I think I'm going to wait for it to tone down a bit, and then I'm going to head over there and try to get some dry dirt. They usually tarp it, but this is not ideal. I don't want to be wheelbarrowing a bunch of dirt around my house in the mud. Hopefully it didn't rain there a bunch. And then I got to go get mulch before the end of the day. Whether I get it off the trailer or not, I still need to get it. It's because mulch factory's closed on the weekends, so bummer, dude. Well, I arrived. It quit raining. Topsoil's tarped and covered. I may regret doing this, but I mean, if you want to get stuff done, you just got to do it. All right, so we got our dirt home. It rained a little bit out here, so I'm not going to drag the machine out. I'll have a little easier time managing the dirt, just doing it by hand. So I'm going around the edge, trying to sink that metal about half and half, and then I'll fill in with mulch on the inside. But I just don't like the idea of this metal sticking up all the way out of the ground pretty much. So we'll do that, and as water comes through, I think it'll hit this as a dam and go to one side or the other.
Let's get it, let's go. Yeah, let's get it, let's go. Yeah. Let's get it, let's go. Yeah, we in the zone now, in the zone. Money on the floor now, on the floor. Never seen a crew so fly, yeah, we taking over the town. Taking over. Watch them throw it back for a stack, make it bounce for a while. See the vibe go low. Got no time for being shy. With all this paper I can buy. Wanna see you moving now. I can do this all night. Yeah, it ain't even a try. Black truck pulling up to the back door. They already know what we came for. Got the whole section going crazy, that's a fact though. She a bad thing, saw on the main floor. She already know it, yeah she know it, yeah she know it, yeah, she know it. She a bad thing, and she ain't afraid to show it. Yeah she know it, yeah she know it, yeah she know it, yeah she know it. She gon' make me throw some money on it. Yeah, we in the zone now, in the zone. Money on the floor now, on the floor. Never seen a crew so fly, yeah, we taking over the town. Taking over, watch them throw it back for a stack, make it bounce for a while. See the vibe go low. Got no time for being shy.
All right, guys, I just got back from the mulch factory. Just got 5 yards dyed brown, and I'm gonna sling that out. Before I left, I got all my dirt work done around my edges. I put 2 yards of dirt in, smoothed it out pretty good. It'll help contain all this edging. Look a lot better whenever the grass grows too. So I also put down a herbicide, Hot Shot brand. It's a broadleaf herbicide to keep the weeds at bay. And I also sprayed just the bare dirt with Roundup because, silly me, I forgot to spray all the grass within these beds before I actually dirted over it, and that's a no-no. So I'm very likely to have stuff grow through, and I really don't like that, but at this point there's not a lot I can do about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and mulch it heavy, and that should be good. But first I need to, I guess, blow off this concrete with a blower. All right, so same day, got the mulch, started slinging it. It's coming up pretty good. I'm trying not to go too heavy because I don't want to run out. I got 5 yards for this project, and usually I try to go really heavy for the initial cover to prevent weeds, but the mulch farm is closed tomorrow, so I'm kind of limited. I could go to the garden center and spend a bunch more money, but when you get it a lot cheaper at the supply yard, it's you just really don't want to. But I think I'm gonna make it. I've got plenty of mulch in the trailer still. I'd say there's at least 3 in there. Yeah, there's probably 3 yards still in there, and I got to do pretty much the back, but the front's coming along really nice. So once we get I think maybe another accent boulder here, maybe over here, and then just fill in with smaller shrubs. I don't know what I want to do out here yet, but at least I've got enough dirt here. I think if it runs down, it'll hit this and hopefully go around and not wash into this. I ought to get my water. Looking for a mini split, Pioneer is the way to go. I've had this for 2 years, problem free. Single unit running 4 heads, and it's pretty good. So I'm going to start working on this part. 3 yards to finish this out. I should be able to do it pretty easy, and we'll see where we get. All right, so it's like probably 8:30. I don't even know, but I got all 5 yards of that mulch pushed out, spread, and I only had like a half a wheelbarrow extra. That was a pretty good guess. I got lucky. That looks pretty nice. So tomorrow I could probably do a little bit of plant shopping to add to this. It's supposed to start turning up the temperature with 90 plus tomorrow. That's when I finish tonight. It feels it's probably in the low 80s, high 70s at the moment, and I just wanted to get it done. So the back is done, the front is done. This is the landscape bed I did last fall, and I got the gumption to throw a bunch of wildflower seeds in it like a month ago, so now I've got like a bunch of random flowers growing in here, and I don't know what anything is, or I don't know what's a weed and what's not anymore at this point, so I'm just letting it go wild. But all my trees survived. I even picked up this little bloodgood Jap maple off the job and stuck it in this planter. It's a marigold seeds. I planted those in there. But there's just randomness. I've got my Alaskan cedars. That's supposed to be a Colorado, some kind of Colorado blue, but it's not blue. And then I've got my hemlock. Everything in here is very happy and healthy though. Catmint low, couple of small Russian sage, and some junipers, and my dogwood. But yeah, it looks pretty wild at the moment. So now that I've got a good look at all this, I can kind of determine what I want to do with it. It turned out pretty clean. It'll be really easy to mow now. I'll probably seed and slice it this weekend. That's going to be super easy to mow compared to what it was. And this oak leaf is going to get monstrous, like 10 foot over here. So now I've got plenty of room. I can plant a bunch of stuff in here, or I might just leave it for a while. This kind of hit my budget pretty hard, considering I just did this concrete and that was a bunch of money, and I'm looking at doing a pergola, and I still don't know what I want to do. Alright, so I dropped by Lowe's and found some Monrovia stuff. Got a couple of just key trees. This is a weeping Norway spruce. It shouldn't get too big for the space, but it might block my window. I didn't think about that too well, but the hydrangea's been looking super thirsty today, so I've watered them twice. Pretty heavy. Everything over here is looking pretty good. Just gave it a good long dousing. And I looked at a couple of different box store items today, and I just brought home 3 trees. I thought $400 some is enough money to spend today. This is a Deodar cedar. It's some kind of I forgot the actual type, some kind of sunset or whatever, but that's going to look nice. I'm a big fan of Deodar cedars. They stay relatively small. These shortleaf pines, though, I'm kind of rethinking those. I'm thinking maybe those are going to be too big for the space. I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of room for space, and it's nice to get some shade. So if these do get really big, it's not a big deal. And then I've got a weeping blue Atlas cedar. So all these items, I mean, for less than $150 a piece for each of those, I'm pretty excited. Pretty stoked. That's not a bad deal. Alright, so it's super hot. We're about to get into another really hot week this week in southwest Missouri. I think the high tomorrow is 98. Monday might be 98. Oh man, I'm gonna die at work. It's gonna be awful. But that's what I get for taking the nice week off to work on my house. But I think it came out good. And as things grow in, get bigger, I'll fill in with smaller stuff. You know, everything's projected to get pretty big on this landscapes. But you can manage just about everything with some trimming. All right, well, I guess I'll See you later. Thanks for watching.